Well, turning overseas to Beirut, Lebanon, it was nearly destroyed by civil war in the 1970s and 80s. And this morning, there are fears those terrible days could return. Fighting between rival militias in Beirut killed 6 people yesterday, the worst violence of its kind in years. Holly Williams is in Beirut, which is already a city on the edge of disaster. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. Today here in Lebanon, there is relative calm as they bury their dead. That gunfire is a mark of respect at this funeral. But yesterday, the center of Beirut, this country's capital, looked like a war zone.
The protesters were supporters of Hezbollah, which is backed by Iran. On the streets of Beirut, they clashed with rival groups. Terrified residents were caught in the crossfire, and finally the army moved in to restore a semblance of calm. The violence was sparked by an investigation into this. A giant blast last year, fueled by dangerous chemicals stored in unsafe conditions, killing over 200 people and laying waste to entire neighbourhoods. Survivors claim government corruption and negligence were to blame. But yesterday's protesters believe the judge who's investigating the disaster is biased and targeting politicians allied with Hezbollah.
Problem with the judge.
You're saying you don't trust the judge, you don't trust this investigation?
No, never.
For 2 years, Lebanon's economy has been in freefall, one of the worst financial crises the world has seen since the 1800s. There are regular power blackouts, shortages of food, medicine and fuel, and runaway inflation. $100 got us 2 million Lebanese pounds today. A year ago, it would have been around 150,000.
Disaster.
Money changer Ibrahim Sabah blames Lebanon's government.
Corruption, stealing, whatever, all of it.
The fear is that Lebanon's crisis could further destabilise this fragile region. This country shares borders with war-torn Syria and with Israel. For CBS Mornings, Holly Williams, Beirut.
Holly Williams for us in the thick of it once again, this time from Beirut. Holly, thank you very much.